So the first thing that we made is that I ended up making the seesaw. And then I ended up making the hopscotch with chalk. Then I made the pole. David helped me make the swing. And so we made the
Where's the solar classroom?
Oh yeah, the solar classroom is right here. And there's a tree.
Yeah, that's not talking about the solar classroom.
On top of the solar classroom is water droplets. And then yeah, the water could go into the fountain, and there's a kite right here. And there's a solar pallet, and then we have the water fountain, and
That's great. Good job.
Okay, so our part is called the STEM part, and what we did is, this is our classroom, and this is our little solar panel thing on top of the classroom so it can catch the sunlight. This is the little garden with the, it's fake vegetables, but you know, yeah, these are the vegetables. And this is like, you know, how they be having those things to where you could take pictures in them, and you know, you could still sit in it and you know, take a family group picture. And it's right by the picnic area, which is right by the bridge area where you can go over the water. Again, take pictures. These are the flowers. You can go on top of the hill. This is just like a little statue on top of the hill, and you can take pictures. Come back down, tree, you know, picnic area, and yeah.
Yeah, and we basically made a hill so that like whenever it rains, you know, like it goes, the water can go down, water the plants that are here. And then we wanted to make like a, yeah, kind of like a crevice in the ground or whatever, so they can catch the water and just like it won't ruin the picnic and it just goes out there. Yeah.
Our garden is more of a landscape. We don't have a name for it, but the landscape is sloped. So we have the idea to have two forms of water containment. First, we have like sort of a dome-shaped lake to have the water flow into here, and then we have a bridge that will lead over to our community center where people can learn mostly about the park, the area around it, and the area around them. We have the aquaponics center where the water from the flood will be reserved here and, you know, more or less filtrated until we have time to release it into our garden beds here. And then we were planning on having fish because depending on the fish's diet, the water would be able to more or less filter the garden beds and keep the bad things out. And then for our last exhibit, we have the tree walk where you'd be able to climb up the tree and, you know, more or less walk through it. And also the trees would be providing shade and somewhat of a slope for a picnic. So that's our part.
and I made a hotel, and my sister Vivian made a little part. She made a tree, a pond, and I made this. Has a little sign and a bench, and it could be really fun to play with. There's a lot of room to learn, and I would call it Sunny Park.
Nice. Do you have anything you want to add?
We built a lot of solar panels, and the park is smoke-free for the environment. And we thought about making a rescue center, but we didn't have enough time for it.
I really like the way you added this little guy here and some of the little constructions throughout. Maybe could you tell us why these are the form that they are? Is that like a play equipment, or is that a little pavilion that people go in, or?
I'm pretty sure we was trying to make a hotel
Oh yeah.
in
Okay.
the park.
Sure. Good job, guys.
this is like the plant area, but like also like it was supposed to be like a lifted area like this, so like the panels could go on top. But this is like supposed to be, you know how like you have the water things on the side of your house? Yeah, but
Downspouts.
it's supposed to be one of those, and then it goes into the plant area. This was supposed to be the plant area, but in a bigger form. And then this inside of here was supposed to be like benches, but like, and then tables and stuff inside. But I don't think.
Looks great.
I really like how you thought about water, especially reusing water.
Thank-
We talk all the time about energy, but water in the actual building is really important to think about.
I noticed you don't have a roof right now. Do you think you might add a roof, or do you think?
Yes.
What would you think would the roof look like if you were to add it? Would there be solar panels up there maybe, or would it be a canopy that lets
Like
sunlight
the
in?
roof is gonna be like right here, tilted up, and the solar panels are gonna be on the side. Like, yeah.
Awesome, very cool.
We created a park for a better community, and in the middle of the community, we created a park with a solar building, so that we don't have to use a lot of electricity from lights and switches. So we decided to make a solar building so that the sun could, whenever the sun goes up, the lights are on. When it comes down, the lights are off. But then I started thinking that what about when it rains, it starts getting dark. So later on, I'm going to research how I could fix that. But when it goes to rain, I could make it to the point where I save enough electricity for the lights to keep working. And then I made a park, and in the middle of the park, you know, at rodeos where there's a bunch of rides and swings that lift you up and swing you around. Well, I made a triangle swing, so somehow there can be something to where it would lift you and spin you around, and under it, for your safety, there's going to be a bunch of sand. So since there's sand, I might as well make a beach right next to it. So I made a beach, and I put some surfboards in it. And then in the park, I made 2 benches that look like this. And I made bushes, and my brother made a garden. And the plants are like little green paper but crumbled up. And I made a swing that under the swing is ground, but then when you swing off, if you want, you can swing into a pool, which is under the swing, and then the walk off so you could go inside the real pool.
Awesome. Super well thought out. Good job, guys.
I think it's also really important that we built on everything that we've learned during these 5 months. We used both types of communication that we've discussed, verbal, as we shared our proposals, but also you couldn't have shared all of this without building a model, which is a type of visual communication. And I think we also learned the extent to which architects have to deal, it's a responsibility of ours as architects to build a healthier planet as it is for the other STEM disciplines. So I think great job everyone, and we hope to see you next month.
Yeah, good job everyone. Great job.